Good morning, and good morning. Welcome once again to our Blackpool Biker. We're going to go down there in a minute whilst we're here, because I'm thinking I've just done a vid for Thursday's video, if that makes sense. This one's going to go out whenever, but I thought whilst I'm here and I'm down this end, I'll do another one and then go and get a coffee when we've done this vid. But this is the only colonnade you can go down now, so I thought while we're here, if we go down onto Middle Walk and then maybe down onto Lower Walk and just have a wander down towards the Gynn. I don't know if we're going to go all the way down to the Gynn, but we'll find out, won't we? So we'll go down this colonnade, the only one now, like I say, that you can get down. So anywhere between the Gynn to roughly, Cocker Street, you can't get down anywhere. So remember that, apart from this one. So we'll go down here. Up and down one of these for ages. It's just a cesspit, look, it's just full of... Do me a favour, never come down here at night. You see how they've got all the netting up now? That's literally just netting there to stop anything falling down, obviously. Yeah, it's just a bloody... How proud these were. What they were meant to be for and what they've ended up as shows, doesn't it? Our society just changes over what is basically a short period of time. I think these were 30s they were built. I've got 36 in my head for some reason. I'm probably totally out, but anyway. Yeah, for some reason I've got that sort of time period in my head. So this is Middle Walk for those that don't know. So we'll head towards, like I say, towards, Gynn Square, which is a roundabout. But it's square. I'd get a square peg and a round hole. Easy. It's Bob to Blackpool. Anyway, we'll have a wander through, a wander round. We're on about 20 past 7, this has been recorded in the morning. And it's a cracking morning up to now. It has gone in the last few minutes, very cloudy. But when I first got here, about 7:15 this morning, it was lovely, it was cracking, really was. Anyway, we'll have a wander, like I say, this way, and we'll see what we come up with. We'll probably go down onto Lower Walk. I've not done that for ages and ages. What does that say? Oh, Bolton Pool. It's a bit rusty, isn't it? A bit like my joints. I need some cod liver oil. I've got some, to be fair. Yeah, the clouds, if you don't know, the technical term for those clouds is fluffy. They're the fluffy clouds. I think the tide's on its way in, actually. It seems to be further in from when I first started videoing. Well, I think so anyway. Not positive, but it seems to be getting further in. Morning, you okay? A tram up there, it's going past. This is a cracking walk. If you've never done it, honestly, in the summer, well, we're in the summer, but you know, on a nice day, you wander down here. If you get down to Gynn, you've got the cafe there. There's a little cafe. It's open during the high season, should I say. It's open. See out to sea. See out to sea. What you can see. We'll go down this ramp here, I think. Why not? Might as well. This is where, when we were kids, we used to have pedal bikes, legging it down here. 100 mile an hour we were doing. on our 6 and 12 speed racers, whichever one you'd got in them days. If you got a 12 speed, you were posh. Those that had 6 speeds though said they went up half 1, 1.5 2, 3.5 3. I think that was just about, unless you were paying a fortune for a pedal bike, I think 12 was about the most you could get. Then they'd bring 15 out or something. I was getting a bit old for pedalling by then, I think. You know, I was 44. No, you're not. Oh, God. Yeah, like I say, it's a cracking walk. Oh, it really is. I'll tell you what I might do. I might show you the pipes that used to feed Derby Baths as well, because normally you can't only see them at low tide. I've tried showing them before, but the tide's been too far in. Look at this, though. You got miles and miles of sandy beach, haven't you? 7 miles of sandy beach, they say. It's just lapping up the water's edge there. North Pier in the distance. Won't fancy walking around the back of that at the moment, the end of that at the moment, to be fair. No, thank you. So, I'll just see what these steps are like. How are they? Let's have a look. I was going to go down them steps there, but you're going to get bloody drenched, aren't you? Let's have a look. Get a bit closer and then we'll get down on the beach if we can. I'm not getting drenched, so I've only got trainers on. And that looks pretty deep for me. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah, that tide's coming in, isn't it? Obviously, I've not looked today, and I haven't done for a couple of weeks, to be fair. It is what it is when I get on to prom. Yeah. That looks a bit deep at the bottom. Oh, okay. See, well, I'm sorry I sound like Muttley, but stopped. Okay, I think that was no comment. I'm sorry. I thought there's no way I'm going down there, and I saw him going down. I thought, right, okay, fair enough, mate. You go, you test it for me, bud. Yeah, I've said many a time before, but for those that's only just joined, your Derby Baths, the Olympic-sized pool used to be just there, next to the Grand Hotel. So Derby Baths were up there. Olympic-sized swimming pool, famous for Johnny Weissmuller, Tarzan, Olympic, 3 times Olympic champion, appearing there back in the day. We used to go there as kids. You'd be in there all day, especially this time of year, summer holidays, literally be in there all day. And then South Shore would be in the fun house all day. Yeah, you had a cafe at the back, right at the back, you know, you had the seating area upstairs, and then you could also go on the roof sunbathing as well at Derby Baths. Where's these pipes? Oh, they're over there. I'll show you the hut as well that used to, you know, a lot seen this before, so apologies if you have, but it's a nice morning, so come along for the wander, why not? Oh, he's done it. It's oh, no, I weren't doing that, mate. I know I'm having, you got to have a laugh though, haven't you? there's an hole in my shoe and it's letting in water. Oh my God. You gotta have a laugh, sorry. Right. Okay. Let's get serious now. Don't forget, I've not slept all night, so I'm a bit giddy this morning. Right, where are these pipes? There we go. Looks like there's some... So yeah, these are the pipes that used to feed it, look. Can you see them there? If we can zoom in a bit. They're the pipes. And then if you look behind me, there we go. See how this used to be like? You can see where it's been, what was a door, as you can tell. It's bloody obvious, isn't it? That was like, what would you call it, the pumping station, whatever you want to call it, at one time. Back in the good old days, if you know what I mean. Back in the good old days. Are we going to get to Gynn Square? There's a question. I love it down here though, I really do. But I'm just thinking I've got to get back yet. I'll catch a tram back to Wilton Parade, I think. Yeah, that tide's coming in, isn't it? Is it? It's in no rush, let's put it that way. Birds are looking for a meal down there and having a paddle. So yeah, so that's where the pipes are that used to feed Derby Baths, just there. Further on, we're not going that far today. I should have brought the bike really, and I might have done another video for another day. Further on, further down north, going towards the boating pool and all that. Oh, they are working on them properties now. We might go up there in a minute. I'll just have a wander around this corner and then we'll see what it's like. But like I say, this is a cracking walk. There's tram stops all over. The only thing to remember is if you aren't brilliant at walking, you know, without no disrespect or whatever now, you've got to remember that there's only there that you can get back up to the top at Wilton Parade if you do need a tram or any assistance or whatever. Yeah, so just remember, you know, bear in mind that you can't get back up for that distance. I mean, further on north, it's cracking up there as well, if you're not aware. Like I say, I'm not doing it today, I'm ready for a brew now, to be fair. This is the second video I've done this morning. One's uploading now for later. Too early to put on yet. No one's awake. There's only dafties like me that's out. Yeah, this is your best one to go down, isn't it? Look, you can easily get over that. The water's not as puddling down there. Down this one. Yeah, going down towards the cliffs and what have you, and the boating pool that we can see in the distance now. Now we're going around the corner. Absolute cracking area. The rocks there that you could see, just there. Oh, we're going that far. Yeah, we'll have to do so we can go up. We'll go up at the cafe I was on about. I'll show you the cafe if you're coming down this way. And it is open normally. It might have a sign on it when we go by in a second. Yeah, what was I saying? The rocks there and what have you, that's all artificial, that. A lot of it's artificial. That's where your original Uncle Tom's cabin was before it fell into the sea. It was probably the first amusements, if that's what you want to call it, in Blackpool, to be fair, Uncle Tom's. Don't forget, it was on this side of the prom. A lot no Uncle Tom's... Start again. A lot no Uncle Tom's cabin on the other side. At one time it was this side of the prom until, like I say, it fell into the sea. many a moon ago, back in the day. Let's see if it says what times they're open and what have you. So yeah, the Hole in the Wall Cafe. No, there's no times or whatever. It gives you some idea though, if you want to pause it and have a look. A brew, tea's £2.50, coffee regular, or a milky one £3.50. Oh, what chocolate, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have not chocolate, please. I'll just go one, I wish they were open now. Yeah. I thought there might be an opening times on it and what have you. But yeah, I'm not going any further. We'll go up here. I'll show you Gynn Square. All right, mate. Yeah. I remember once it was storming. I was stood here videoing, and oh god, it was so stormy. Is that a big mic? Just, it can't be, can it? Anyway, let's go up here. Yeah, so like I say, if you're doing that walk, that cafe, you know, on sensible hours, is going to be open for you. And this would have been a door to something at one time as well, wouldn't it? Go back a bit. Now blocked off. Can you imagine these though? It's like the colonnades in it when they was nice, but now it's, this is another area you won't want to be coming down, you know, shall we say past dusk. Innit? A broken cider bottle, is it, or something there? Oh god, I've just trod on something. I don't know if you heard that pop then. Yeah, don't forget like and subscribe if you would. At the gardens here. A public space. Protection order. It's cracking from here on though, you know, if you're going up to the cliffs and what have you. It's brilliant. That there, it's to the 3 police that jumped in. Basically what happened was a dog was in the sea and a bloke jumped in after the dog and 3 police officers. Sadly, I did do an old video on it. Queen Beard say better, I think 2 years ago or more. But yeah, there's the plaque to them there. And all these here. Some call this the Sunken Gardens, by the way, but officially it's Jubilee. Jubilee Gardens. But some call it Sunken Gardens. But then some by the Metropole call that Sunken Gardens. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's good, that. Falco's Men's Shed. I like that one. Right, I'll just show you again and I'm ready for a brew, but there's no cafes open nowadays. I remember when we were kids, you know, I'd go out with my dad used to like going and walk, say if we're on holiday in Skeggy or Blackpool, you'd always find a cafe open at 7 o'clock or whatever, you know, because they'd open. People like to go for a wander at that time, early morning walk. So yeah, you can see the Spitfires there. I wish I'd have gotten that tram now. I don't even know how much it is to get back down. That's laziness, isn't it? It really is laziness. Just for me, it's a... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, for me, from Gynn to Wilton Parade, there was a couple of properties here though. You might as well hang on with me a minute. Was it these two here that were in a bad shape at one time? It's the Gynn Hotel, is that called? Gynn? It's quite nice, to be fair. They've got leather couches in windows, and if you're looking outwards to the sea, cracking view. And them two there, massive properties. Sorry if it's a bit wibbly wobbly. I've got my stabilisation on. I'm very wobbly then. Yeah. But look at the view they've got. Not bad, is it? Like I say, one day we'll go further on when I'm on pedal bike, and when it's an hour where you can pop in for a brew and a comfort break. Right, we're going to leave it here then. Oh, you've been all right with that one day. We're on, what we're on now, 20 odd minutes, 21 minutes just about. So for some, I'll enjoy that kind of walk. Others go, oh, bike, come on, do something interesting, will you? But others love that kind of walk. So you try and cater for everyone, you know what I mean? You can't please everyone all the time. So, hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please like and subscribe. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.